Hey everybody, we're here. Today we're gonna talk with a DJ. His name is TJ. How you doing, TJ?
Good. How are you?
And we got Miranda Panda who came in.
Hi, I'm here.
to be with us tonight, and we're gonna talk with TJ, right, Miranda?
Yeah, we are.
About what his profession that he's gonna be doing in the future.
Yeah.
It's called DJing, right?
Yeah,
and producing, right?
Yeah.
So that's cool. So how did you become a DJ? Like, what made you become a DJ?
Well, when I was 15 years old, I have like a sister who's like younger than me that like always wanted to play like the piano and stuff like that.
Right.
So my mom, she went out for her birthday and got her like this really small like piano, and it made all these weird sounds and stuff like that. Not like a regular piano or nothing like that. So she never used it or nothing like that, never played with it. And one day, like, I'm watching like videos and stuff like that on YouTube because I was never into rap. I was never into like rock music and stuff like that. I was into like techno music, like progressive house music and stuff like that. Cause like I just like how like the beats are made and everything like that.
Yeah, cool.
And I saw a video how it was made, and it was the same, like the same keyboard. As the one that my mom bought for my sister. So I noticed that like it was never really a keyboard. It was like more like just to make like, it's like a MIDI controller which makes just like beats and everything like that. So once I learned how to do that, I went online and I found out like this software like that you use inside the computer, and you can actually make like a whole like a track, like a song, just by using that. And I started doing it and stuff like that, and I was just doing it on my own time, like
cool.
Like whenever I had like downtime or like I just needed to like relax. So I was doing it for fun, and then all of a sudden it just turned into something serious because one of my ex-girlfriends actually like heard it. She was going through my computer and actually heard it, and she was like, "Oh my God, like this is actually really nice. Like this is actually really good." She was like, "You should show your friends and stuff like that." So I started like. I got a little greedy, and like I thought like I got put on my high horse because of that, like, and I got a little greedy, and I started like making like every single day I was inside doing it, and it really hit when like I turned like 17. Once I turned 17, I was like, I really want to do something with this instead of taking it on my own time.
Take it right.
I want to actually make this into something. And then that's when like I really started getting into it.
Wow.
Yeah, I went out and I spent like $1,000 on like all equipment and stuff like that, and I just went from there.
So how far do you want to go with it? How like is this going to be?
Right now
serious?
I'm in the making of signing with a label in New York City. So like it only can go up from there. I mean, I got already I got booked for 4 shows in December. Yeah, just in December, and then I'm playing a 4,000 person venue on New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, yeah.
That's great.
That's good.
It's really cool. So like the way everything's getting like set up like right away, and this was happened within like 2 weeks. The way this is coming out now is just like it's like mind blowing. You know what I mean? Like something that I did when I was like just.
So
just
when you've done sets like DJ sets, what is some of the crazy things that happen to you on a set?
All right, I had done a venue out in Brooklyn, and it's the stage was all gated off and everything like that. And one of the girls that were on the stage, like they do their things, they dance, like the bouncers let them come up on the stage and everything. One of the boyfriends came up onto the broke through the gate, came onto the thing, and took his girl and threw her off the stage. And it had to be like the craziest thing I've
That's
ever seen.
horrible.
He took her and literally threw her off, like completely off the stage.
That's Brooklyn.
Into the crowd. And all I could do was just like my mouth just dropped. I could not believe that this happened. And all the bouncers grabbed him, like threw him like onto the side. The girl completely fell, like, and not even the crowd caught them or anything. They all just moved out of the way, and she just fell right to the floor. Wow. Yeah, it was crazy.
Come on, stand over here. Sit over here a little bit more so people could see you a little bit more. So what's your next performance?
I'm gonna be at December 12th. I'm gonna be on the main stage at Pasha in New York City.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
Now, what is this, during the holidays, or?
I don't think it's any type of special event. It's just that, like, to get to a main stage.
What's the date on it?
December 12th.
Oh, December 12th.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get like to a main stage in like one of the biggest clubs in New York is like such an accomplishment. I mean, like, I've done little shows, little performances, and all this stuff. This is like, I wouldn't say it's my first like ever big time thing, but like this is my first that like it's actually like wow, like, you know, it's actually happening. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be standing in front of all these people, and they're gonna be listening to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's just a great feeling, I guess.
Well, this next question, Miranda's gonna ask you. And the next question is, what do you do in your spare time?
What do you do in your spare time?
There you go.
In my spare time, I really don't have a lot of spare time, like at all. But I just like I try to get as much as sleep as I possibly can. I try to like relax, hang out with my friends and everything like that. You know, like I try to watch as much football as I possibly can. Spend time with like my brother and my two sisters and stuff like that.
Do you go to school?
Yeah, I do go to school, but like it's not like, you know, it's just taking like, I mean, I'm not telling you don't go to school.
Yeah.
You should go to school, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, but like I chose, I guess, a different route. I mean, like I really stuck to my guns, like with doing this and everything like that. And like so many people, like, you know, I've been put down like numerous times.
Everybody does.
You'll never do this, this, that, and the other thing. You have to go and try and be something else because that's what everybody else does.
Yeah.
And like, you know, not a lot of people do this, but now it's like, you know, I'm trying to go to school and everything like that. It's a little rough, but I'm gonna try and finish out this semester and see where it goes from there.
Yeah, there you go. So if you sign with a label, what's the next step?
Well, hopefully, like I do, if I actually do sign with this label, which would be tomorrow, it would be the next step would be getting out of like the club scene and starting going to like the types of festivals like Electric Zoo, EDC, and all that kind of stuff, and like Ultra down in Miami.
Okay.
Because that right there is like that's like the top.
Yeah.
That's
of course,
when, like, yeah, you go from thousands of people to like hundreds of thousands of people and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
It's really it's honestly like.
You can even be on like the radio and stuff.
Yeah, like that's really cool too. I mean, like they played my last set that I made. What happened was I made like a whole set, like an hour set, and I sent it to one of my friends who's actually I went to school with, I have class with, and his father does like a huge has like a huge jewelry like company for like jewelry and everything, and he sells a lot of the jewelry to like the entertainment music entertainment company in the city. Sells to a lot of the bosses and stuff like that, and he actually sent my whole mix to them, and they actually emailed me, and then I gave them my phone number, and they called me, and they told me to come in, everything like that, and they actually played on XM radio. They played my set. It was at like 4 o'clock in the morning, but like it was really cool.
Still good.
Just to have on there, like, you know, I stayed up until 4 o'clock in the morning. I listened to it all by myself. Oh my God! Like I wish I had people here who are up right now to like listen to it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So how many hours in a day do you work with?
I try to get up every morning and I go to school like at 8 o'clock every morning. So right when I get out of school, I try to at least go like to the gym for like an hour, like 45 minutes, and then I go right to work. It's literally like even if it's at home or it's at the studio. I mean everything revolves around music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's not a moment unless I'm asleep. There's not a moment where I don't have headphones in my ear, or I'm not playing something out loud, or I don't have music blasting in my car, and that's just like part of it. You know what I mean? That's like part of my life is just music right now, because you never know when like you can hear something and then you could think something in your head of like a different type of beat that can go along with it.
And it'll groove what you're doing for the night. You know.
Absolutely.
Now, do you think once like something like that could turn around a night, well, it could help like a set? You're on a set, right? You're playing music.
Yeah.
And you do something like that where you blast a song that you think would work in between you.
Absolutely. I mean, what's really cool like now is like now that I'm starting to really get into it, I can really take like any type of song that you want to put out there. And I recently just like mixed a song from Blink-182, and I turned it into a great like EDM beat to it, but it also has like the rock in it. But like honestly, if you find like, you know, if I hear like somebody's voice and say like a really really nice voice, one, I'll mix the whole thing, and two, I would even like try to get in touch with them so maybe they can make like vocals for like a track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's
well, I manage a girl now that has, well, you heard.
She has a great amazing
voice.
voice, and like I can do whatever.
Miranda also did a video on one of the songs, How Can It Be?
Right.
Yeah.
She has a video that she did with a modeling company.
Right.
And it was live and stuff, you know, so it was cool.
And then we did the running video, which was on the beach.
Yeah, running video.
Oh, that's really cool. See,
yeah. So do you ever do things like that? Do you, like when you're doing something live, do they show video along with
never really like when I performed or anything like that.
Yeah.
But like there's gonna be a point where like when I end up making my my own, producing a whole track by myself, and I find a vocalist who's like into the type of music,
like a collaboration that you make a video.
Then I'm sure like a video's gonna come along with it and everything like that, which is like, I think is like it's a good thing, because like I feel like once you make a video or something, people rather watch than just listen to. You know what I mean?
They do.
Yeah, that's the way the business is now. You know, years ago they would just listen to music on the radio and that was it. Now they see it on the video, and they sometimes, a lot of times they like the video, and then they start listening to the song more.
Exactly.
You know, I mean,
like,
they're listening to it, but they're not listening to it. You
like
know?
If you have like good-looking girls and everything inside a video and stuff like that, it would catch my eye. I mean, like, it would catch my eye. Like,
no, that's the big thing these days.
Like, you know, these are good-looking girls in this video, dancing, modeling, all this, taking, like, you know what I mean? And then like you hear the song in the background, and it kind of goes with it. You know what I mean? Like when I'm sitting there in the studio, I'll have headphones on, and I'll take one headphone off, and I'll be listening to one beat while I'm listening to another, like another thing. But like honestly, like when I have like my downtime, I'm still listening to music. Like I'll just go on my laptop, on my phone even, and I'll watch the videos, because the way it is like, I mean, I'm sure you guys see like these rap videos and stuff like that. You have all these girls like dancing in the videos, and like people like, they listen to that song because like, you know, like, oh, I bet you if I listen to this song, like that's gonna be my life, you know, like and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's the truth, like, to be completely honest. Like even if you have just like, even if you have like just a track, like say you use it on iTunes, you're listening to it with Pandora or whatever, right?
Right.
You're listening to it, you're singing along with the words and everything like that. But like me, if I'm listening to it and everything, I'm like this song's like really good, so like the video's gotta be crazy.
Yeah. It has to be good.
Yeah, it has to be good, like, you know.
Well.
I just think it's really
Yeah,
cool.
that's it. So, where do you expect to be in the next 2 years? Like,
hopefully, in the next 2 years, hopefully I'll be doing like festivals, and that's my main goal. Like
festivals.
Yeah, after you get into festivals and everything like that, and you get all that recognition, but like I want to have people like go into festivals and stuff like that with my name on their like shirt and like my name on a hat or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can you should start making up your own.
Oh, I do. I already do. Yeah,
stuff, right? You do that,
He's
right?
way ahead of you.
Yeah.
The last time I wore my hat was like the last time I DJ'd, I wore my hat, and I love taking videos on my phone. Like I love taking videos of me and the crowd, and I would just hold it up and see the crowd behind you.
Yeah.
And they're just going wild. I remember as I just started playing one of the tracks, I had like a little bit of time gap before I had to like start mixing and everything like that. I had at least like 45 seconds. And I remember I jumped over the DJ booth onto the stage, and I took off my hat and I put it on top of one girl's head on the video, and she wore it for the rest of the set. Like, and it was honestly like, that was like a cool feeling that I look out and I just see my name on a hat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's why I want to.
Well, that's what it's all about. It's all about.
Do you have like Vine? Like, do you do Vines?
The way that the label and everything is set up is, I used to have a manager, and she controlled like the Instagram, Twitter,
Yeah,
and all that
social
stuff.
network.
Yeah, and we didn't get along too well after a while because she wasn't she was forgetting to tell me, and like she stopped taking it that serious, and she wasn't telling me that like, oh listen, you're performing here on this date, and then it was 2 days before the day of like when I'm supposed to perform, and I get a confirmation phone call like, oh you have to be here at this time.
Yeah.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm
you know.
like, what? So what she did was she took the Instagram and all that stuff, and she just completely got rid of it all.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
When you're live on stage, stage and stuff.
Right.
Do you have a feeling of what you're gonna play, or do you usually go with the same?
Yeah, like what happens is like a lot of times where like for like 3 shows, if I'm doing 3 shows, like not back to back, but within like the same the same couple of weeks, I'll play like the same set, but I'll switch it up. You know what I mean? Like I'll switch up I'll switch up the tracks in between the set. So like if it's like if I'm playing like with a nice like piano opener, and then at the end I'm hitting it with like a really hard like a really hard beat to finish it out. The next one I'll start out with like a really hard beat, and then finish out with a nice piano. Yeah, like something like a nice melody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To slow everything down and then get ready for the next DJ.
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting. From DJing to your social life, is it like living 2 lives?
It is. It completely is. Like, I've been asked this question like multiple times, and to be completely honest, it really is, because before, like, when I wasn't really taking it too seriously and everything like that, I was always going out to these festivals. I was going out to these clubs all the time, every weekend. Like, every single bouncer knows who I am at Webster Hall. Like, because I go constantly. And once this like took place, now like it's just like I rarely go out. Like I go and play football whenever I can. Like and like I said, but like it comes where like my name is TJ, and like my DJ name is TJ, but it's like 2 separate. Like you know what I mean? Like there's me TJ, and then there's like the producer and the DJ TJ. And like it's like they can never like mix. You know what I mean? Because if they mix, it's like just like so like overwhelming. Like it's like
yeah, well, you never.
It's rough because like,
never mix business with pleasure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. How old are you?
But,
I'm 20.
20.
Yeah, I'm 20.
That's what you were, right? 20.
Yes, I'm 20.
2020 wins. It's like 2020 wins news.
Exactly.
And I'm like the what do you call it, that guy on there? Well, I forgot his name. Anyway, but so that's basically it then, right? Is there anything else you want to close with, or?
No. Or I do want to give out a shout out to one of my cousins who's like he's my age. He's 20 years old, and he's into more like the college like DJing at colleges and stuff like that, which is really cool because like he actually opened up for a couple of big DJs, and just shout out to him, and his name's Colorio Official.
Okay.
He DJs up at Cortland College.
Oh, I know people who go to Cormier.
Yeah. He's the #1 DJ up at that college, and he does all the clubs and up there and stuff like that. He's really good, and he's starting to get into like producing music and stuff like that now. So as soon as he gets more recognition, he'll be on his way up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When you say producing music, you're producing what? The songs itself, or
everything. I start from scratch.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're gonna
starting from scratch.
Start everything. So you're gonna make the cuts, and you're gonna make the different songs. How many bars it's gonna be in that song?
It takes months just to create like a nice hit.
Well, that's like in the olden days it was called an engineer. Now it's a producer. Well, producer engineer. That basically.
Yeah, the same thing.
Same thing. Yeah, that's true. All right. So we got TJ here. We got Miranda Tiffany Panda, and I'm Fred Coscia, and I hope you enjoyed this interview with TJ, the DJ.
Right. TJ, the DJ.
See you next time, everybody.
Bye, guys.